As the world's attention focuses on the military balance across the Pacific, one question lingers in the minds of many observers: what trump card does the Chinese Air Force hold that could fundamentally reshape the rules of the strategic bomber game? Though its veil of secrecy remains officially unlifted, technical speculations and strategic visions surrounding the H-20 have already sent ripples through military circles both domestically and internationally. This highly anticipated strategic stealth bomber embodies not only the Chinese aviation industry's ambition for leapfrog development, but also holds the potential to reshape future aerial strategic dynamics. Piecing together fragments of information from various sources, we can sketch a potential portrait of the H-20. It is far from a mere imitation of existing models, but rather a systematic innovation rooted in China's own requirements and integrating cutting-edge technology. Historically, strategic bombers have served as a pivotal component of the nuclear triad and conventional long-range strike capabilities, symbolizing the aerial might of major powers. For decades, the United States dominated the field with its B-2 Spirit, whose stealth penetration capabilities set new standards. Yet technological advancement never stagnates, and latecomers often possess the advantage of identifying the shortcomings of predecessors, while directly targeting next-generation requirements. China's sustained investments in stealth materials, aerodynamic design, flight control systems, and aero-engine technology laid a solid foundation for the H-20's development. The official statement, though concise, exudes confidence and implies that a series of complex engineering challenges plaguing early stealth platforms, such as the control stability of large flying wing configurations, the maintainability of full airframe stealth structures, and the durability of high-temperature absorptive materials, may have been uniquely resolved through independent innovation. Stealth capability undoubtedly remains the H-20's most scrutinized feature. Online reports suggest it may employ a stealth solution integrating cutting-edge materials science and structural design concepts. The purported use of full-band absorptive materials and advanced nanocoatings aims to enhance concealment against broadband radar waves, infrared signatures, and multispectral signals. Its radar cross-section is rumored to be as low as 0.001 square meters. If accurate, this magnitude would render its radar signature comparable to that of a tiny insect, drastically reducing the effective detection range of enemy air defense systems and significantly boosting penetration success rates. Compared to the B-2, designed in the 1970s and 1980s, the H-20's late-stage development advantage in stealth technology is evident. This includes more advanced stealth coating processes, more precise edge and air intake treatments, and potentially integrated active stealth or spectrum management technologies, granting it greater adaptability against increasingly sophisticated air defense radar networks. Long-range strike capability and sustained endurance represent another core value of strategic bombers. Its rumored 16,000-kilometer range without refueling, combined with an operational radius exceeding 6,000 kilometers, enables the H-20 to effectively cover critical strategic directions from inland Chinese bases. With aerial refueling support, it can conduct global deterrence patrols or strike missions. The envisioned 24,000-kilometer maximum endurance outlines its nearly limitless global reach potential. Achieving this capability relies on efficient aerodynamic design, advanced engines delivering high thrust with low fuel consumption, and optimized internal fuel loading. Such extensive range enables it to function not only as a traditional strategic strike platform, but also as a pivotal node in long-range anti-access, area denial systems. It can conduct prolonged patrols over distant oceans, ready to respond to emerging contingencies at any moment. Firepower projection directly defines a bomber's combat effectiveness. The estimated maximum payload capacity of 40 to 45 tons is a remarkable figure. This not only enables it to carry substantial quantities of precision-guided munitions for saturation attacks over large areas, but more critically, its weapons bay design appears optimized for next-generation large-caliber, heavy munitions. Reportedly capable of accommodating weapons up to 7 meters in length, it can internally carry longer-range, higher-yield air-launched hypersonic missiles, long-range cruise missiles, or heavy anti-ship missiles. In contrast, the B-2's weapons bays are constrained by the technology and mission parameters of its era, imposing stricter limitations on weapon dimensions. The H-20's breakthroughs in payload capacity and weapon compatibility will significantly expand its tactical options, from launching long-range cruise missiles for strategic deterrence from beyond enemy lines to penetrating enemy air defense networks to deliver precision-guided munitions, from hunting large naval vessels to launching hypersonic weapons against high-value, time-sensitive targets. Its mission flexibility and strike capabilities will ascend to a new level. In terms of flight performance and intelligence, the H-20 is also expected to surpass its predecessors. Online speculation suggests its maximum speed could reach approximately Mach 2. While this poses a challenge for a large flying wing configuration, achieving it through advanced propulsion systems and aerodynamic optimization would significantly enhance its penetration and survivability capabilities, narrowing the enemy's reaction window. Regarding flight control and mission systems, the H-20 is highly likely to integrate China's latest advancements in artificial intelligence, data link fusion, and manned-unmanned collaboration. Its flight control system may be more streamlined and efficient, featuring higher levels of automation and intelligence to reduce pilot workload while enhancing flight quality and safety. More importantly, it may be designed as an aerial combat node capable of real-time networked operations with early warning aircraft, fighters, reconnaissance drones, and even space and cyberspace assets. This enables shared situational awareness, coordinated planning, and intelligent target allocation, maximizing the effectiveness of system-level warfare. This represents a fundamental evolution toward future network-centric warfare, contrasting sharply with the B-2's relatively isolated mission model at its inception. Placing the H-20 in direct comparison with the B-2 Ghost highlights the divergence in design philosophies and potential advantages. The B-2, a pinnacle of late Cold War technology, boasted unmatched stealth capabilities at the time, but suffered from extremely complex design, exorbitant production and maintenance costs, resulting in limited production runs. While inheriting the core concept of stealth penetration, the H-20 appears to set a higher baseline in payload capacity, weapon adaptability, range, and operational system integration, particularly when confronting modern, networked, and multi-layered air defense systems. The H-20 may emphasize a combination of integrated system operations, standoff strikes, and high-speed penetration, rather than relying solely on stealth. Furthermore, as a later-generation aircraft, the H-20 has undoubtedly learned from the experiences and lessons of its predecessors in critical operational metrics such as maintainability, operational readiness rates, and total life cycle costs, striving for a better balance between performance and practicality. Of course, we must remain clear-eyed. All descriptions of the H-20's specific capabilities currently remain speculative, based on fragments of public information and reasonable technical inferences. Its final form and parameters await official release. Yet there is no doubt that the development and eventual deployment of the H-20 will mark a crucial step for the Chinese Air Force in advancing toward its strategic Air Force objectives. It will address the modernization gap in China's air-based component of its nuclear triad, significantly expanding the PLAF's strategic strike range and flexibility while enhancing the credibility of deterrence against potential adversaries. In conventional conflicts, it will provide an unprecedented long-range, stealthy, heavy-precision strike capability, profoundly impacting the military balance across the Western Pacific and beyond. The intense international media scrutiny and speculation surrounding the H-20's development progress precisely reflects the global community's recognition and emphasis on the rapid rise of China's aviation industry. From the J-20 stealth fighter and Y-20 heavy transport aircraft to the Z-20 helicopter, the successive arrival of China's aviation equipment in the 2020s era demonstrates the formidable power of independent innovation. As the most enigmatic and complex member of this family, the H-20's significance extends beyond a single weapons platform. It symbolizes China's resolve and capability to achieve comprehensive breakthroughs in top-tier defense technology, facing the development and deployment of new generation stealth bombers like the US B-21 Raider. The emergence of the H-20 will prevent a one-sided tilt in the strategic balance among major powers, fostering a new dynamic equilibrium. In essence, the H-20 strategic bomber, as the core asset in the Chinese Air Force's future development blueprint, carries far more than just a 40-ton payload capacity or technical specifications surpassing certain existing aircraft. It represents a major power's redefinition of national security boundaries, a solid foundation for strategic autonomy, and a profound understanding of the future landscape of aerospace.